Here we are today with brand new just born puppies. There's nothing cuter than brand new puppies. These puppies are just a little bit over 24 hours, and this is our first video for the red velvet litter. Hi, I'm Claire from Isle Labradoodles, and today we're going to do our birth announcement video for these puppies that are going to be medium-sized Australian Labradoodle puppies from Isle Doodles. These puppies were born on January the 12th, 2020. They're our first litter for the new decade and the new year. So today we're going to introduce you to each puppy. We'll give you a little information on each of the puppies, their birth weight, etc. And then we'll also be updating some information on Laynee, letting you know how she's doing and what's going on with her. And this video will be just a little bit shorter probably than many of our update videos, just because this is a brand new litter and Laynee and her puppies are still settling in, and we don't want to be causing anybody any extra stress. So let's start with Laynee. Laynee did a great job having these puppies. Once her contractions started, it was a very quick delivery. Now part of that is because she just has 4 puppies, so it didn't take an over long time. But she did it really well. She cared for everybody on her own. She just needed me there for moral support. And you'll see how Laynee is backed up right in between my legs here and leaning on me. And that's her favorite position. Laynee gets a lot of comfort from her humans. And when she was having the puppies, this is how she wanted to be for when she was delivering them. It's very touching for me as a breeder that my girl has so much faith and trust in me and wants to share the experience. It's a really special experience when you have puppies with one of your girls. So now let's get on with each of the puppies here. We're going to do them in birth order, and we'll do that with every update video. And there'll be one each week that the puppies are here with us, which is through until the next 9 weeks when they go home with their families. So the first puppy who was born is Yellow Collar. And Yellow Collar is hiding back here, no, underneath here. Here we go, baby. Now, Laynee still is not too excited about having anybody handling her puppies. So right now, we only handle them just for a very brief period of time during the day, so as not to cause her any distress and not to cause the puppies any distress. So this is the only female puppy from the litter, and she is this gorgeous gleaming ebony color. There's nothing prettier than a black puppy. They just shine so much. They are my favorite. And you can see little Yellow Collar has her pink tongue sticking out right now, and that's because she was latched on when I just picked her up, so she's still in that mode. And if you can see right next to her pink tongue, she does have a little tiny smidge of a white mustache and then a little bit of a white goatee. So as she matures, that will become a little bit more predominant, and it's going to be just a really beautiful feature. So that's our little beautiful black beauty girl, our only girl from the litter. Now, when Yellow Collar weighed 308 grams when she was born, and she was born at 6:31 in the morning. So here we go, Miss Yellow Collar. Now you'll see when I put the puppies back that Laynee is going to check them all. She may give them a little bit of a lick, and that's just part of her being such a great mom and making sure that her puppy is still intact and safe and in good hands. So the next puppy who was born is Green Collar. Oh my goodness, and Green Collar is doing some gymnastic moves here. That's great because that means he's not latched, which will make him not as upset that I'm taking him away. So Green Collar is this beautiful color. He is a red color just like his mom is, but where Laynee is a red dog, and she's a red dog because she has that big black nose and she has black lips, black eye rims, and she has black pads. But this little sweetheart and the other red, they are going to be red caramels, or they are red caramels. And the differentiation is that their noses are going to be a brown rose liver color, same as their eye rims and their pads. So that's really the only difference. The actual coat color doesn't change, but it's their what we call leathers, which is their noses, rims of their eyes, nails, and pads of their feet. And that, according to the breed definition from Walla, is what differentiates a red caramel from a red dog. So this little green collar boy has a very cute little dab of white right in the center of his head there. And he also has a little smidge of white on his chest. I'm not going to hold him up to show that to you right now, as he is just still so newborn. But that's the same amount of white that Laynee has. So he definitely has his Mama Laynee's little markings there, although she doesn't have the white on the top of her head. And you can see she's getting a little bit unhappy with me keeping him that long. So we'll let him go back. And we'll let her just do her thing there and check him out and give him a lick and make sure that he's all the way he should be. Now, green collar boy was born at 7:15 in the morning. So just 15 minutes after yellow collar was born. He is a boy, and he weighed in at 345 grams. So he was quite a bit bigger than yellow collar was. Now the next puppy that was born is a light blue collar. And light blue collar's back here under Laynee's leg. So we'll just grab him there. And we just want to move them ever so carefully when they're this little. And we just want to make sure that Laynee is comfortable with us handling them and that all their experiences, hers and the puppies, are all positive when we're involved. Now this little fellow, he is a clone pretty much of his papa. And Bijou is a black phantom tri, and this little guy is a black phantom. To be a tri, you have to have some significant amount of white markings. And you can see on this puppy that the only white markings he has is just this little dab on his chin there. Laynee just was getting out of the box there, so she's getting a little agitated at us making the video. But she's going to take an opportunity to go have a drink of water, which is great. So this little guy is a black phantom. So a phantom, if you've watched our other videos, you'll know is a solid color body and then with these tan markings. And when we do our 1 week update, I'll give you more information about that. Today, we're just doing a really quick run through. So light blue color boy was born at 7:20. So I was still looking after the green collar boy when light blue came out. So bang, bang, 2 puppies in a row within 5 minutes. And you'll see he has the hiccups right now. And light blue collar weighed in at 290 grams. So he is a tiny puppy. He is the smallest one in the litter. So we'll just put him back here with his friends. There you go, buddy. And then the last born in the litter is black collar boy, who's just green collar. Oh dear, light blue had a little roll job there. Put him back up there. Green collar is using light blue as his pillow, or using black rather as his pillow. There we go. This is black collar boy. Now black collar boy again has that beautiful red colored coat, but he too is going to have a brown liver rose nose color. So he is a red caramel. Now this puppy has lots of white markings on him, and he is bigger than his brother. So you can see he has the white mark on his head, and then he also has white on his nose and quite a bit of white under his nose as well. And then he's got these cute little white feet, little white toes, if Laynee can get out of the way so you can see, and then quite a bit of white on his chest. So he's a really pretty little fellow. And I believe, yes, he has a little white tip at the end of his tail too, which is always so pretty. Now little black collar boy, he was born at 8:15 in the morning. So almost a whole hour between puppy number 3 and puppy number 4. So we had to wait a while for this beauty to appear. And he came in weighing 298 grams. So he's a nice size, a little bit bigger than his brother. Yes, there you go. So that's all the puppies, and that will be our update for today. And if you can see on here when we look down with the camera, you'll see green collar has his feet out there, and you can see he has actual white toes on the bottom of his feet. And light blue collar also has white on the pads of his feet as well. So it's really cute to see that. Once they're bigger, you won't really notice that particularly, but it's a very cute little trait to look at for right now. So the puppies are all gaining weight well. The whelping room is at 24 degrees right now in order to keep them all cozy and warm, and we'll start to reduce that heat once they turn a week old, as it is, come on in, as it is pretty warm for Laynee, and she likes to have frequent breaks and come out and see us and go for a little walk outside so that she has an opportunity to cool down a bit. It's a lot of work feeding all these babies, and that makes you hot. And Laynee herself is going to have a little bit of a bath tomorrow, so we'll clean her up after giving birth, and we'll give her a little bit of a groom so she's a bit tidier and a bit fresher and feeling a bit better herself. She's eating really well, she's doing great, she's going outside regularly for about anywhere from 3 to 8 minutes at a time, and she sleeps really well with the puppies and takes great care of them. We can hear them squeaking from time to time, but as soon as there's any sign of them making any noise, Laynee's right back in there to attend to them. So she's being a great mama, aren't you? This is her second litter, and you can tell that she's experienced this time. So we hope you enjoyed the update. If you have any questions about the puppies or the litter or anything to do with Labradoodles, please feel free to just post those in the comments below. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be getting each one of the weekly updates on the litter. And we look forward to seeing you again for our week 1 update. Thanks so much for watching.